Many people call veganism and cult on YouTube. But let me go back to the history of a cult. What's actually a cult? That's actually what it means. A cult comes from the word cultus, a group of people that do together a lot of different rituals in a religion-like way, without conscience and without thinking, and following one leader, one status quo. That is actually, in ascension, is it the same as one cult or one cultus, one commodity, one culture, one human culture. So, the word cult is not something very weird or offensive in its ascension. Not in definition. The word cultus can be offensive if the rituals be crazy, but it is also one highly politic word. Highly politician, aka criminal word. If we look to today's Western societies, and also some new first world societies like China, whether eats more and more meat and go to do the same kind of insane rituals like we do. Serious? Think you that barbecue is a barbecue something normal? Think you serious? Let me think about this. We put a plate of meat on hot fired stove or fire. We grill it. Seems this not like a sacrifice ritual to the gods of ancient Roman? Seems it not like one I want to take the offers of Zeus rituals? Or something like that? And was not one of the reasons in the Bible you don't miss it, that Babylon become killed because, by God, because he wants not that they sacrifice and eat the corpses of other animals, that humans don't do insane sexual activities, and that are being not barbarians, that respect nature in its laws, not respect nature in its laws, and only want to give about their ego and want to conquer. If I not forget me, is that not what capitalism is? The essence of capitalism? Grow for the sake of grow, only for the sake of grow. In knowing that we have limited amounts of materials that we can use on this planet. Have we lost our minds? With that whole growth for the sake of growth, not caring in the world, not caring about anything, we cannot harm something. Is that not like a religion, like thinking capitalism? down counts. Sake for the sake of growth? You're supporting a system that supports sake for the sake of growth? That's the philosophy of a cancer cell. Actually. That take a little bit more. And believe that they're being civilized. Seems to me like a religion-like thinking. Is it not? A very cult religion-like thinking. One that supports actually the root of all evil. Money is more superior and more great than you and me. Money is king in this world. In the first world. In human delusion. In human matrix. Because that is where we live in. We live in a kind of matrix. We live in a kind of matrix. I want to give you the red pill. You know that movie? I'm the one that gives you the red pill. I'm not the one that gives you the blue pill. I want to hold you out of this cult and let you see the reality where we live in. Because we live in a delusional, insane world. We think that we can do anything and that don't hurt something. That others have to take us, even if we do insane. If we do act like monsters, like tormentors, or like rapists, like all kinds of disgusting parasites. That we have to protect any human being. And that other living beings be less. That seems to me like an insane cult-like mindset. That's a dogma. Just like they have in the religions. There's an error in the thinking of people. An error. A despicable error. Just like there was in the mind of Claudius Concretus, one of the sickest persons in the Roman empires. Bible. God is not in the Bible, people. Don't worship some book that is created by humans. God is in his creations. He is in the plants, in the planet, the animals, the whales, in the dolphins, in the cows, in the chickens, in the blue in China. He is not in a book. He is there. He is all living creatures. God has created in Genesis the planet, the earth and humans. So if humans destroy humans, the planet, the animals, then you murder God piece by piece. This is one for all the religious people. For all the religious people in the world, I love to say to me, I love God, I love God, I love God. I hog all with stickers of God, of Jesus that say peace to the world, peace to the world, peace to the world. This is reality, people. As if you don't do something actually to change it, then it don't matter what you say. The only thing that matters is your actions. This only thing what matters is what you stand for. And if you want to become vegan today, and I think that's a very great idea, then you have to know that this can do far more than any other choice you ever can make to make this world a better place. Because the meat industry is the biggest destructor of the capitalism and demon monster of any system, of anything. They take all the food of all the poor people in Africa They take all the other stuff from the other animals and feed it to them. We drown the whole world. We murder lowest estimated statistics of this one is actually from the Satan and demon industry themselves, the Hitler industry. 60 billion innocent land animals, 90 billion innocent marine animals. Only for God's sake of disgusting disposal animal corpses a whole day long. It is not your rights, based on your traditions, your beliefs and your habits, to ignore animals their freedom, so that you can harm them, slave them and rape them. Slavery and the slave trade have been abolished. It is not about only the animals that we enslaved, and where we cross the lines of the human rights laws. We not only cross the lines of the human rights laws, but we also cross the lines of the animal rights rules and the laws of biodiversity of animals and species. How do you think from that? Laws, let us say, rights mean for anything or it mean for nothing, for nobody. The rights is not for only for rich people in the Western world. The rights is not only for people that can buy a car or can buy something like that. Rules is for any other, not only for people who live in the rich countries. Laws and privileges. That's what we have. We have laws and privileges only for people who live in the first world. We have nothing rights. Nothing lies. That's a very big lie. We have nothing rights. Never get. Nothing ever. Because our cult, society, CULTus, culture, don't want to give you that. They want you to hold you in the matrix, in your computer program, where you can work for them and give them more money so that they become more rich. They have actually turned you into one corporate slave. And any year they make anything a little bit more expensive. And more expensive and more expensive. So that you have to work more for them and that you have less time for yourself. And then, over a couple of years, only the rich people can do what they want. And the whole world is a slave of the rich people. Because the rich people, they get what they want. Because they have the powers in their hands. They can choose if you want, or you die today, or you stay alive. The rich corporate industries, they're being the enemies. The best industries, if we look to it in the whole, being the small industries. The big industries, they cannot control themselves and their treats the people that been for them, the people that want their